Sympathy arrangements, when I opened up my existing shop right now, I approached our local funeral home and asked if they would be interested in me putting a book in of some designs, and I've been working with them now for 17 years. It's been a fantastic relationship. Not only do they refer people to me, but they were a huge part of helping me design the products for Serenity. They had specific concerns that I wanted to meet. One was making sure that the weight of the saddles wouldn't sag. Depending on how heavy, especially in Montana, people use a lot of different unusual containers for receptacles. And one of the main concerns that they had was the weight of the urn. We've been asked to use their loved one's cowboy boot, for example, and they aren't necessarily putting their loved one inside the cowboy boot, but it's there to represent that person, and it was very difficult to create something that was stable. And so that was another criteria was to be able to have not only the base, but also a platform to set the object on that both the funeral director, myself, and the family member would be comfortable with. So that's where the size differences of the bases came from. We just needed more surface area to be able to set the platforms onto, and that's what Serenity product line has kind of fit that hole in our industry. Besides being able to work with flowers every day, I get to use my creative and artistic part of my brain also. I mean, I love the privilege of helping others express a style or a feeling for an important event. It's incredibly satisfying, whether it's a bride creating a personal style through flowers or a grieving child honoring a beloved parent one last time. There's just so many beautiful things about that. It just seemed, especially about 10 years ago, I saw a noticeable switch in funerals and families wanting to do flowers around an urn. And there just really wasn't any product out there that was going to accommodate that without it being, really precariously put together. So my friend, who I'd been walking with for so long, was like, oh my God, enough. Just do something already, you design it. And so that's kind of where it started. After our first initial conference call with Trent Harshman, we knew it was going to be a great fit. He just was so enthusiastic, obviously knew the industry and knew his end of it, and we just felt so comfortable. We just felt like we could tell that this was a family business. We're a very small family between my friend, my husband and I, our business, and we just felt very comfortable. I was so impressed that the president, Laura Chenal, took time to call me herself to listen to the story behind the genesis of the Serenity line. From the start, Trent Harshman has made it clear that Syndicate is very interested in listening to our ideas and concerns and has included us in all the decisions about the changes and tweaks that were made up until the final design concepts. They've made us feel like we're respected partners.